Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's going to be about DJI Innovation's new iOSD Mini. So this is what you get inside of the package. As we can see here, I've got the Mini OSD or iOSD. Now I wanted to buy the Bluetooth adapter as well, but I was worried that when I plug this into my PMU V2, then I wouldn't have a CAN bus port to plug my Bluetooth into. But as you can see on the side here, we've got an actual extension there for the CAN bus, so I'm hoping we'll be able to plug this into our PMU, and then later on when I do get a Bluetooth module, I'll be able to plug it into here to continue adding peripherals to the flight control system. So hopefully this should be pretty much straightforward to set up, and the fact we've got a nice user manual we can actually hold rather than going online to look at helps just that little bit more. We've got this little wire here, or cable here, with 4 cables on it. We're going to put the brown and orange are going to go straight to our video transmitter, so that will go to our Fat Shark, and then the live video from the camera itself will go onto the brown and yellow. The yellow will be the signal, and the brown will be the ground. So that's all we need to do there with the Fat Sharks. Just plug them into that cable, plug that cable into here, and that into our PMU, and hopefully we should be good to go. So let's put this onto our 550. Okay, so here's my 550, which I was lucky enough to build using the donations from people from YouTube and Facebook, and a couple of companies too. Now I'm actually using the NASA M version 2 on this, which is the orange one, and this comes with a PMU. So if you've got a NASA M, the first generation, you will need to get yourself a PMU V2 as well, because it won't work without that, because you're going to have to plug into the CAN bus section there. So for this I'm going to be using my new GoPro Hero 3. As you can see, I've got a Simon Says lens cover on there, or lens protector. After my last crash, I did not want to ruin another GoPro. So this is going to be my FPV camera. I'm going to use a normal FPV lead here. This is the one with the power supply, so I can charge my GoPro battery. That's just going to go in the side. One will have the power to charge my battery, and the other will carry the video signal, which I will put onto the cable that comes with the iOSD. So I'll just solder these onto here to get the video out, and then that cable will then plug into the iOSD. Before I go any further, I'll just show you what an Easy OSD looks like. This is the Easy OSD by Immersion RC. As you can see, you've got a large current sensor there, and then you've got the main control body as well, with your switches, and then the external GPS, which comes with the Easy OSD. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of wiring and bits and bobs there, and then when we just compare it to the DJI's Mini OSD, you can see there's a lot less to it and a lot less mess. The main reason for it all being a lot neater is because you're using the NASA flight controller and the GPS from the flight controller to get all your flight data, rather than having everything separate. So that's why it looks a lot more neater. Okay, so we've got our wiring done now. Here's my video out for the GoPro, and I'll be putting power in this way to charge up the GoPro. This will go to my video transmitter, which is here, and here's the cable that will go into the Mini OSD. So all I need to do now is plug this into my NASA PMU V2, and we'll have a quick test. So my PMU is just here, so we need to find a nice little space to put all this equipment. Okay, so I've crudely got this set up now. Everything's just been shoved in and zipped up just so we can test it. I've got my Fat Shark here, and I've got the GoPro Hero 3 on the front, just put on with a bit of Velcro to hold it on the front, and as you can see I've got my lens protector on there. So let's put some power into this and see if we get any pictures on our screen. So there I can see my OSD. It is in black and white at the moment, but I think that's because of my screen. In the Fat Sharks, it is a good picture.
So as you can see, my daughter joins me for the video. So I decided to head out and we record the on-screen display using a Archos DVR, which is the AV700 I think. So this is the live view that I was getting through my FPV screen. So I'll talk you through a couple of things. Starting with the top left, you've got your voltage, that's the flight voltage, and that should start flashing when you get to your predetermined voltage warning in the NASA Assistant, but I haven't tried that yet. Going underneath that, you just see a little diamond that moved along, that's just in the centre there. That diamond represents my home location, so I'm currently just here in my car, so if I start heading back we should be able to pick me up. So you can see it's pretty accurate. There's me in the silver car there. Okay, going to the middle on the left, we've got a D, which stands for distance, and we're 25 meters from our home location. And then the H is for the height. That is obviously how high we are from the ground. Below that you've got ATT. That means I was actually flying in attitude mode at that time. If I flick into GPS, it will say GPS, or if I flick into failsafe, it'll come up FS for failsafe. Obviously in the middle you've got your artificial horizon. As you can see, it's going up there when I'm stopping and banking to the right. So it could be possible for you to fly with a gimbal. Just a bit of break up there. So it could be possible for you to fly with a gimbal doing FPV, because you'll be able to see your horizon, seeing what your actual quad is doing. Then on the middle in the right you can see an arrow going up and down and some numbers. This is actually tells you whether you're going up or down, because sometimes if you're at a certain height you can't really tell if you're climbing or descending. So this gives you a rate of ascent or descent. So we'll go up to our top right now. You can see a picture of a satellite, and you can see as I'm flying under those trees there, we're losing a couple of satellites. So currently having 9 satellites, 10 satellites, 9. So you can see it drops and comes and goes as you're actually flying around, but as long as you got around 6 you should be okay. So we'll move over now to the V. As you can see, it's going up and down from 2.5 currently. That stands for our velocity, or how fast we're actually flying, and this is in meters per second, so currently flying 4 meters per second and slowing down. Now the ones you can see in the middle with the P and R, those values going up and down, they're just your values for your pitch and roll. Something else you will have noticed is the degrees on the left hand side. They're just changing values down to 70, 80, 90, 100. That's just how many degrees you need to turn to face to your home location. So as I'm flying away there, I'm virtually flying perfectly away from myself, so almost 180 degrees away. So you can see home location is just flicked to the left hand side there. So if I wanted to turn my quickest way around to my home location, I'll turn 160 degrees right then to face me. And as you can see there, the little diamond just showing my home location again. You can just see that diamond's right above me and my silver car. So pretty accurate. I'm quite happy with this. The only thing I would say that wasn't 100% accurate was the height. It's very close but not 100% accurate. But if you just watch in a moment the little diamond home location, you get a good idea of how accurate the home position is. So as I pan around, look at this location now, you can just see me there and the diamond perfectly above. Even as I yawed around, it stayed directly above my home location. So that's it for now, guys. Appreciate you watching. I'll just leave this footage here for you if you want to keep on watching it. If you haven't already, please subscribe, thumbs up the old video for me, because it really helps me out. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.